never felt so sick as I felt today watching the game between Manchester United and Chelsea. My God, I'm bowed right now, but if I had air on my head, I probably would have pulled out everything. That's how sickening the game felt today. With a sluggish start from Chelsea to so much gap in communication, lapse in concentration. It just felt like a lot of a lot of things have really happened today. It was just chaos in the game, and this is just gonna be me. This is just me reacting. I'm just trying to. I'm trying not. I'm trying to be calm and just air out my opinion as best as I possibly can because I'm so angry. I'm so angry that I could punch a wall. I could punch a wall and make a hole in it. Anyway, yeah. So let's quickly dive into it because a lot really happened today. Well, so yeah, Chelsea started with the standard 4-2-3-1. Sanchez in goal, Reece James at the right back, Trevor Chalobah at the centre back, and Fofana. A surprise starting berth given to Fofana for the game, and then Cucurella at the left back. Across the midfield was Caicedo, Enzo in midfield with Cole Palmer. Then Esteval surprisingly on the left, and then Pedro Neto on the right with João Pedro up top as the striker. And then with Manchester United, they started with the compact three at the back, the two wing backs, Bruno Fernandes and Casemiro at the midfield, then Sesko, Amad Diallo, and Mbeumo up top as the United attacking trio. So yeah, I'm trying to make excuses for the players. I mean, the Chelsea player for getting sloppy or for their slow start in the first half. Okay, before it led to the foul that made Chelsea consider red card in the first 5 minutes. But then again, I'm trying to blame it on the rain, the heavy downpour at Old Trafford. But then again, Manchester United also played. They were both teams were playing under the rain. So I'm kind of asking myself, why was Chelsea so slow and sloppy with everything that they did, that and which led to the red card? Okay, so this team, they just cannot help but give hope to teams that they should be feeding off. They should be putting to the sword. United was there for the taking today, and yet again, we have allowed them escape. We've given them hope and then putting ourselves in a position where we're having serious conversations that have been there, but then again, you make do with what you have. This team was good enough to put United to the sword. But no, Chelsea like it the hard way. We just like it the hard way. We never want to have anything easy. And then we, the fans, have to suffer for it. I don't care. This is not me talking about transfers and star defenders not being bought, good defenders not being bought, and all that. Put that on the shelf. I'm talking about the game between Chelsea and Manchester United and why Chelsea couldn't finish United off. Just finish them off. This was the opportunity that we had to break the curse of not winning in Old Trafford in a very long time. It's been a long time since we last won at Old Trafford. If I'm not mistaken, that was 2013. And we had an opportunity today to do that, but no, we had to do it the hard way. We had to let them off. We needed to give United hope. And we, the fans, have to suffer we have to go through the pain of watching a painful game today. And I was so livid. Man, I was so livid. And I want to quickly talk about Sanchez. Yes, it's okay for us to blame Sanchez. This is where I'm going to blame Sanchez, yeah? I expect him to be smart enough to know that if you're going to come out that far, if you're coming out of your box area, make sure you're winning the ball. And don't just lunge into tackles like that. For God's sake, we should be telling this to someone of the age of Mike Penders or Slonina Gaga or whatever his name is, the young kid that we bought from the United States was not even had an opportunity to play or start for Chelsea in any of the games, the senior team. And you, Robert Sanchez, charged out of your box 18 to win the ball only for you to go for the player. Please make it make sense for me. Make it make sense. It's like each time we find hope somewhere, each time it feels like we're taking a step forward, we then regress by 2 steps. Why? Why does it always have to be this way? Why does it always have to be this way? Why make the fans suffer this much? And then the red card came. In the first 5 minutes of the game, Sanchez charged out because of a sloppy or a communication breach between the centre back, Fofana, and Trevor Chalobah. And then Sanchez wanted to save the ball, and then he ran out of his box 18 straight up to the ball instead of clearing the ball. You should have been smart enough, like I said. If you're going to come out of your box 18, if you're going to come out that far away from your goal area, make sure you're winning the ball. The best he could have done was, how do I do this now? How do I explain this? Make sure you're winning the ball. Make sure you're winning the ball. Make sure you're at a position where even if the referee was going to blow the whistle, you're not found wanting. You be the one to create or make him foul you. I don't know how you're going to do it, but I know that if you have to come out that far, make sure you're coming to win the ball. Not put Chelsea in a position where we have to play nearly the whole first half with 10 men against an injured team that, like United, that is looking for an opportunity or looking for hope. And then we ended up giving them that on the platter. Why? It sucks, man. It sucks. It's ridiculous, man. And then Maresca decided to make substitution. He decided to make 2 substitutions at first, very fast, and I do not even understand the reason or the logic behind the first 2 substitutions. You bring on, because Sanchez got the red, given a red card. It takes off Esteval and brings on Jorgensen, okay, to replace the dismissed Robert Sanchez. Okay, so we still have Pedro Neto and Joao Pedro up top. But why did they have to take off Neto again? Why did he have to bring off Neto, leaving Joao Pedro up all by himself? I do not understand the logic behind it. I still do not. I can't make a meaning out of it. It takes off Neto and brings on who came on for him? Uh, what's the other player's name? I can't. Right now, my head in my brain, my mind is messed up. Okay, and then afterwards, the game went on. Good, Chelsea was still struggling because we're already one man down, and they scored from a sleep. It's not a sleep. It's lapse in concentration. I still talked about this in the last couple of videos that I posted. Lapse in concentration. This is why we were crying out, and Maresca was crying out for an upgrade in the defense. It's okay. This defense in, I don't even want to talk about Fofana, in Tosin and Chalobah can manage to get us to top four, but it can never take us to the crown. It can never get us to compete for the title. We had an opportunity to go for Maguire rather. We did not. Okay, we had an opportunity to go for Silva of Benfica. We still did not. We chose to go the other way. Okay, so now we are left with what we have. The same thing, that the same set of players that we had that struggled to get us through the line to qualify for Champions League last season. The board were supposed to have gotten the message that this line, the back line or the defenders can only do so much. That's the best they can give. That's it. Imagine Tosin, who's supposed to be the eldest in the team, he cannot even. He is a free pass when it comes to one-on-one. When he's up against an attacker 1v1. And then today Tosin looks good. The other his partner is down too. The Chalobah looks good, and then Tosin looks down too. What is this? Why can't we just have centre backs on the same wavelength, communication wise, focus, and every other thing? Why does it have to be Heart Attack FC? Why does Chelsea? Why must they Chelsea have to make this so difficult? I'm starting to rant. I do not even want to rant. It's sad. Sometimes being a Chelsea fan, it's so tough, man. It's so tough. And then as the game wore on in the first half, Chelsea cannot even fight for the ball in the box 18. The United players won the header, which led to Casemiro's goal. And the players were just ball watching. It just looked like they were not up for it, or they didn't know what they were doing. Like, and then in the 20th minute, Palmer comes off holding his groin. and he got substituted and brought Santos on. Santos did all he could, and it seemed like he was more in the game than Fernandez. It's just tiring. Towards the end of the first half, Casemiro red gets given his second yellow card, and both teams are down to 10 men each. In the second half, you expect that Enzo Maresca will find a way to reshape the team to give us at least an attacking edge option. Yeah, we understand that he's taken off. He has used up three substitution out of five in the first half, but he still got two. Yeah, and we needed to attack. This is the problem. This is the reason why you don't just make hasty decisions. I thought he would have learned by now in, with the first season. The second season looks like it's not going to be going very well for him. He's going to have to do better than he's doing. And then in the second half, we're expecting him to bring on two attacking players in Gittins or Garnacho, or at best, bring on Garnacho and Magui playing up top, and then Joao Pedro switching back to the left hand side since he's versatile up top. Would have given us something, some sort of attacking edge and that. But no, Mr. Maresca decided to bring on Malugusto first in the 70 something minute, and no, 60 something minute, and then it brings on Tyreek George after Gusto. Man, what's Maresca doing? In my head, I'm like, what's this man doing? What's going on? Why this now? Why? If it's not the players messing up, Maresca is messing up. There's just gonna have to be someone who's gonna make it painful, or get us the fans to talk, have something to say. It just can never go right. Something just have to happen. And now we've lost our first game, and we lost against a team that were there on the platter for the taking. We're there for the taking today. In the second half, Rhys James whipped in a cross, and Chalobah headed in, and it was 2-1. But looks like we're man, Chelsea. This team is gonna be the end of me, man. Okay, so I wrote some things down, and I'm struggling to put them into words, because to talk about them, because it's just messy. Okay, the tactical take. I think maybe in the second video I'm gonna have to do another match review, and give a proper match reaction, or take on everything that went on today. Uh, Elsewhere, Liverpool won their game against Everton, 2 goals to 1, and Ekitike looks like is the it looks like the man. And if he continues like this, Isak is going to regret leaving Newcastle, or probably regret going to Liverpool. And Tottenham came back to draw to at least salvage a draw against Brighton at the Amex Stadium. And yeah, so Chelsea remaining with 8 points. Liverpool have 15 points. I think. Uh, yes, 15.5 in five, and yeah, that's it. Let me know what you guys think about everything that's been said. Don't forget to drop your likes, comment, and don't forget to hit the bell so that you're notified each and whenever I make a post. Uh, I'll be here to talk about the other games between Arsenal versus Manchester City, and then if there's any other thing to talk about tomorrow, I'll be here to notify you guys or talk about them with you. Till we meet again, it's Chelsea first, rivals next. Peace.